Alright, welcome everybody back to CTI's Demon 20's channel. It's Matt here in the booth, as usual, by myself now for this season, since my commentating partner, Drebe, has found a seat in the division, and will be trying to dethrone Frome with the other 14 drivers plus the reserve. We got a full field this season, as we are doing the DTM challenge. Let's see, 16 total drivers have the option of 3 cars to drive. And we have an Audi, which Blue Mosquito, Simo, Jack Tyler, Ponage Town, and LFC has chosen. There's a BMW, which Fraggle Paul, Frome, Grumpy, Sophie, and AMS have chosen. And Mercedes, who Blue Jean, Cablo, Zebra, Jamie, and Dre has chosen. And according to this list here, Juho has not chosen a car yet, but he will make his selection soon. Since this is the preseason race, it's not mandatory to have it in yet. So we got that covered. Get rid of that tab. The calendar for this season that will be starting out in Spain next Wednesday, followed by Brazil, Lago Maggiore on December 12th. December 19th is a 200 lap race around the oval track of Northern Isle Speedway, which should be quite interesting because that comes into my neck of the woods of a NASCAR style race. January 2nd, Fuji International Speedway. January 9th, we stay in Japan for the Suzuka circuit. January 16th, we continue to stay in Japan and do Tokyo Expressway, East Outer Loop. And we will end the season at Mount Panorama Motor Racing Circuit, which we did for my charity event a couple weeks ago when I was streaming on Twitch. Very beautiful track there. Nice track to end the season and have a championship decider at. Let's go to Simo here. Nice looking car from Simo. Alright, so the format, we will have 2 races. A 40-kilometer qualifying race. Drivers will line up in reverse championship order based on, well, for the first race will be based on the Ferrari season, but then the point standings after that will obviously be there. It'll be a 40-kilometer qualifying race. Drivers will start with 20 liters of fuel. Points will be awarded to the top 5 drivers. 8, 6, 4, 2, and 1. A point will be awarded for the fastest lap. And if I'm not mistaken, I don't know if it's... oh yeah, refueling in either race is prohibited. If anyone notices someone added fuel, or if it's caught on stream, they will be disqualified from the race. But, you know, Simo tests these things very well, so he knows what will last on the cars and stuff. The future race will be 125 kilometers. They will line up, obviously, in the order they qualify in the qualifying race. They'll start with 65 liters of fuel and points will be awarded to the top 9 drivers as follows: 18, 15, 12, 10, 8, 6, 4, 2, and 1. Fuel for this season will be set on 1 time, and tires will be set on 3 times. No tuning allowed, and balance of performance will be on. So, as opposed to the 4 times and 4 times that they've been doing the last couple seasons, fuel will be 1 time, just because fueling is not allowed, and tires will be 3 times. And then there's a annotation at the bottom here that says the rules for the 200 lap Northern Isle Speedway race will be announced when we get closer to that date. Because obviously you're going to have to fuel up for that. Alright. So, go on board with AMS here. Nice looking car. I will be doing a post-race interview each week. One person from each type of car. Oh, Gaming Alamondas here. Hello, sir. Chatting ECW as he's throwing chairs in the ring or on the racetrack. That chicane looks like it's hurting a few people in practice. So that's why we're having a preseason race to try to work out the handling of all the cars to everybody's liking tonight. Oh, before we get... well, you guys are doing NASCAR halfway through the season, Jamie. You're doing that 200-lap race at Northern Isle. And excuse me for a second, I left my water bottle across the room on my bed. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. This is the preseason race for the new DTM season. They, let's see. Why is this taking forever to load? Try to pull up the thing I was just reading off. GT Sport, DTM, calendar, selection. It'll be 2 races like always. Well, 40-kilometer qualifying race and a 125-kilometer feature race. No refueling allowed. Should be interesting. Let me read off what cars everybody's in again, since you guys weren't here for that. Hey, you think it's easy, Jamie. I bet you use spin. So as of now, we have 5 cars in the Audi, 5 cars in the BMW, and 5 cars in the Mercedes, with Juho waiting to make a selection. And with Dre out there, instead of in the booth, we actually have a full field of 15, and we have a reserve as well. If I'm not mistaken, AMS is the reserve. Oh, let me link this in the chat. Huh. See, I did not know that. They just tweeted for the GT Sport Twitter and said this is from Croatia. I didn't even know what track this was at, or what country this was in. That's good to know. YouTube. Alright, so they're starting up reverse order of the championship from last season. So from should we start last-ish? Or 6th? That works. No, I don't want YouTube TV or whatever the hell you're calling it. And away they go. Jack Tyler speeds off on the inside into turn 1 to take the lead. Simmel fighting back. Opponents just missed it. Oh, who's in the wall? Oh, that's Simmel, of course. Simmel always spins. Oh, got a battle for 7th here. From and Blue Jeans side by side for 4th, with Jamie lurking in 6th. AMS looks like he's off in the back there. Yeah. Yeah, each week, Mark, I'm gonna pick my top 3 favorite liveries. Jax looks nice. He looks like an angry bumblebee. I like that. You know, Blue Mosquito going to traditional blue. We got Zebra here. Not really sure what that is, but it looks pretty cool with all the different colors. Blue Jean is blue and orange. Nothing too fancy, but it looks sharp. They even got the Dutch flag on the edges of the wing. From kind of looks like a bumblebee as well. Dre's black and white tonight. Grumpy with a lovely looking light blue. Love that color. Jamie decided to go with the Force India tonight. AMS on the outside with the neon. He went way outside there. Jules' car is looking pretty sharp as well. Fraggle, can't really see. It's blue. Oh, it's a PlayStation car, nice. Simmel we saw when he was at the front. Looks sharp. And AMS has the neon. Neon Sprite car. Only Dre and Blue battling for 5th. And Dre started 9th. Just gotta share this with the F6 and the F4 chats, and I'll be all set. And after the race this evening, I'll be interviewing Simmel, Frome, and Dre. It's one person out of each car to see how it handled and how the races went and everything like that. The Zebra's catching up to Blue Mosquito here as they head down the hill. Jack's pulling away. Oh, a little wide there for Blue. Saves it. Zebra a little wide. Yeah, no, that's what I said, Venom. I could have sworn he was going to show up with a green car tonight. I swear one of these weeks he's going to show up with like a yellow car and no one's going to even know it's him. But, you know, it's no surprise either that he's up front. You know, Frome in 4th, Dre in 5th, they're always right next to each other on the track whenever they're racing in the same division. Grumpy in 6th. I think I picked Grumpy's as my favorite for tonight. Love that color of blue. Fraggle and Jamie, as Fraggle gets by for 7th. Nice battle between 7th and 10th here. Everyone's grouped up a bit. That's cool how the grass is coming through the strip. And Juho's all over the back of Blue Jean as they're both in the Mercedes. I wonder, are they gonna do constructors based on who's in what car or teammates again? Juho on the inside into turn 1, I believe that is. Juho's car looks pretty sharp too. Last night in the chat, AMS jokingly said that he was going to lose his sponsorship of Sprite for being in the back. But, you know, you just got to keep marching forward. Everyone's sorting out their first feel in the car, so. Trial and error tonight. Simo just cruising. Oh, Blue hits the wall, and there's a train. Oh, yeah, for sure. I agree. AMS is a really good racer. It's like, who was it last season that it was their first time? They struggled at the beginning, and then they got a hang of it at the end. Although you could be a freak like Sophie and just jump in the car and win the first damn race you do. From on the outside, well, now going to be on the inside of Zebra. The top two from the championship last season, battling for second and third today. 7 seconds behind Jack. Jack was excited about his pace in the chat before we started. I sat in about an hour and a half session of practice earlier, and he was happy with the way his car was handling, and you could tell. So Froome into second. Zebra in the third. Dre's up to fourth now. Blue Mosquito's falling down to fifth. Goes to show one slight mistake, and you know, you got half the field chomping down your back to get right by you. And Zebra coming back at Froome. Zebra in the Mercedes, Froome in the BMW. Hey. And Sophia has joined. Zebra slightly takes second place, so Froome gonna attack back on the inside coming into the chicane here. Zebra holds it strong. Froome back in the second though. Dre's catching up as they battle. Might have a three-way battle for second pretty soon. And remember, the qualifying race, it's one extra point for fastest lap as well. You know, funnily enough, Dre sent me a message in private before the race, and he was going to go with a different livery, and it actually is the same one that Zebra is using. So they would have had twin cars if he didn't choose his black and white one. Jack might have made a mistake. His lead's gone from 7 to 4. He might be saving fuel, as there's 1 lap to go when he crosses the line here. Dre made a mistake. Blue Mosquito will try to catch him with 1 lap to go in the qualifying race. Jamie on the inside of Blue Jean. Oh, Jamie goes a little wide there, misjudging his corner. Oh, beating and banging. Look like an old-fashioned NASCAR race coming off a final corner. Blue Jean will get the spot, allowing Simmel to catch up to both of them. Oh, here comes Jack across the line. Congratulations to Jack, who will get the 8 points for the qualifying race. Froman second, Zebra in third. Dre will get the 1 point, or sorry, 2 points for fourth, 1 point for Blue in fifth. And if nobody else beats Dre's lap, Dre will get the extra point for fastest lap. AMS in eighth. Nice bounce back from being in the back. Now that he's got some laps under his belt with this car, look to see AMS do some damage in this race coming up. And that's it. So, fastest lap to Dre. Jack gets the win. And the early points lead. Pretty dominant drive there in that 8 laps. Actually, I'd go into the thing, but he's going to have to set up the whole new thing anyway. So I'll just watch from out here. So now we will be going to the 125-kilometer race. Top 9 get points in the order of 18, 15, 12, 10, 8, 6, 4, 2, 1. Drivers will start with 65 liters of fuel and are not allowed to refuel. They are allowed to change tires, but not allowed to refuel. "24 laps. Oop. I want that one. There we go. I don't have a car to tune. I don't have any of these 3 cars, so. Here's Ponish. Get a look at his livery here. Nice black and white. He's in the, I believe that's the Audi symbol. I am definitely not a car guy, so. And Jack's out there with some early practice laps here. You know, just dominated the race. Never hurts to get a little extra practice in. So Jamie in the Mercedes-powered Force India livery. So That actually makes sense this season instead of the Red Bull Ferrari. Really, Jamie? Jamie likes to find all the spots to get the biggest penalties in practice. Actually, I did see Sophie's car earlier in practice. That's great. Frome's car is directly in front of Grumpy, and you can see Frome's wing in the picture. It might be for on track at once, but we actually have 16 drivers, Mark. LFC is not here. And, is it Cablo's not here? Yeah, Cablo's not here. And AMS is a reserve, so he got to come in tonight because the two aren't here. So we got a full field. And then, you know, obviously Dre moves from the booth to the car. And out of the race. Yeah. Wednesday is perfect because it's the middle of the week. You know, you relax. No, AMK is not here, Big C. I'm just kidding. Yeah, Wednesday is probably an easier night to race because Friday, you know, there's no school, no work for most people the next day. You want to go out and do something fun on a Friday night instead of, you know, playing the game. So Wednesday's perfect. Relax after a long day, race a couple laps, you know. There you go. Oh, Dre's back. Let me guess, he changed his livery for the race. See, that's what I don't like about GT. In practice, you could go on board and you could look around the car. But in the race, you get stuck on this and you don't get to see everything. Yeah, he had a slow start. He was down to like 11th, but he fought his way back up to 8th. So now that he's got some legs under him, I look for him to march toward the front this race. So the race should be starting within the next minute and a half. Jack with a dominant performance in the qualifying race. Oh, you can see the little ship out there. Actually, is Dre enter? He's on the track. Or he's in the pits, I mean. There's AMS. Go on board with the rookie in the Sprite car. Yeah, he posted his livery in the chat last night, and then all of us started talking about soda for like an hour. Alright, here we go. 10 seconds. And we will see Jack and Frome lead him down on the front row. So like Venom said, Jack with the early statement to start the season with the qualifying race win. Frome proving, you know, he still got it after the Ferrari season ends. Zebra was right behind Frome in the Ferrari season. He's right behind him in the qualifying race too, so let's see how they go. The first race was pretty clean. Yes, the Killer Bees on the front row. Ooh, a bad start for Dre there. AMS gets an early run up the middle. Jack just powers out, and he's gonna leave everybody in the dust here. Blue Mosquito working on Zebra early on here. Zebra will hold on. Frome trying to get back on the inside of his teammate. Nice 14-car field tonight. And a reminder, since a couple people are new and into the chat right now, there is no refueling allowed for these races. Just tire changes only. Hey, you know Blue Mosquito. You got to have that blue car. Oh, Jack has not pulled away by as much as he did last time. Zebra's closing in on him. Switch down to the Barrows. Grumpy moves up into third. Oh. Little nudge between Grumpy. Oh, there it is. Frome's around. Grumpy and Blue having a drag race down into the first corner. And Grumpy looks like he'll get the spot. And Simo trying to get on the outside of Blue. And Simo into fourth after having a rough first race. As we look to the battle of the lead, it's 8/10 between Jack and Zebra. AMS up to 6th. Close in on Blue as well. Yeah, it's great. Everybody got a choice of what car they feel comfortable with instead of sticking everybody in the same car and some people being tortured if they don't like the handling. So everyone got to practice with 3 cars and decide which one they got. And it doesn't, well, other than Jack running away, it doesn't look like any car has a clear-cut advantage. I mean, with Bop on, sometimes they said, you know, you get a little advantage by a slight margin, but can't really tell. Oh, Dre's trying to get 6th away from AMS in the background there. What line is Fraggle going to take? Who's he going to push through? Or will he make it 3 wide and go on his own? Fraggle pushes straight through, then makes it 3 wide. What a move from Fraggle to get up into 6th. Nice move. And Simo is gotten by Grumpy for 3rd. You know, Fraggle showing that championship form again with that pass. Dre still trying to hunt down Fraggle after that brilliant move. And Fraggle blocks it off nicely. And Jamie sneaking into the picture, tracking down AMS in the back. AMS is being a courteous driver using his turn signals. Frome's down to 10th after that early spin. Working on Jamie. And the two of them will drag race to the start-finish line. And Jamie will edge him on that lap for 9th. Dre's still trying to work on Fraggle. Oh. Oh no! Looked like a bit of contact between Dre and Fraggle that are causing Fraggle to go wide and clip the curb and spin. And now AMS is closing in on Dre. The FP admin and division or F1 driver AMS. And if I'm not mistaken, AMS is a past champion in PSGL for FP, if I'm not mistaken, from stories I've heard. Don't quote me on that one. I know Gaming Alabanda's the stats guy there. Hey, CC. And Grumpy with a huge moment there. Put Froman to 7th. Oh, he's not? Alright. Could have sworn someone said he won. Maybe I was thinking of somebody else. Maybe it's Jack Lacey's the one that's won. From work on AMS now. And in the background, you got Grumpy and Jamie as well. So From will get 6th away from AMS. Jamie will get 8th away from Grumpy. Oh, nice. He's currently leading. It's always good to see a new champion. 4 races left. Let's see the gap between Jack and Z. Oh, Jack's pulled out to 3 point... Can't see that. 4? 3.3 seconds lead. They're not entirely the same pace, Brain. There's going to be like a few horsepower difference between them. They have the balance of power on, but it doesn't always equal everything out. But other than Jack dominating today, there really hasn't been a car that's showing up to be like the superior one right now. Because you got Audi in first, Zebra's in a Mercedes in second, and I believe Simmel's in a BMW. Yeah. A lot of people didn't like the Audi at first, but Jack, I don't know, turned it on today. Oh, let's see the tires here. Got super soft, super soft, super softs. Everybody on super softs. AMS and Jamie battling for 8th. Jamie's looking pretty good this season too. He spent a lot of time spinning last season in the Ferraris. So it appears that he's found the car he's comfortable with as well. Okay, there you go. So Simmel's in the Audi. I had the list of cars in front of me too. I know. Oh, AMS threw the grass a bit there, giving Blue Jean a run to come catch him. Wow, that was a nice exit he had there. AMS looking for 8th place on the outside, coming into the right-hander. Oh, wow. That was an easy pass. Jamie makes a little mistake there. AMS through. Blue Jean trying to capitalize as well. Oh, AMS misjudged the chicane corner there. Whoop. And Blue Jean will get by Jamie as well. He hasn't spun yet, Fish, so it looks like he's enjoying the handling of this one. Just a couple of mistakes missing the braking points there. I got Dre, Blue, and Frome battling for fourth there. Frome looking on the inside. And Frome, get into fifth place, getting by Blue Mosquito. And now he will put his sights on Dre in fourth, and oh, maybe not. Oh, Jesus. So a couple misjudgings of that chicane corner for a couple cars. And Grumpy will get by his teammate for sixth here, it looks like. Maybe not. Frome hanging tough on the outside. Grumpy with a run, though. See what happens down to turn one here. Takes a peek. And Jack also has the fastest lap in the race right now. So if things were a hold, he would sweep everything except fastest lap in the qualifying race. So Jack 2.4 seconds ahead now, as Zebra has cut the gap just a bit. Simo in a solid third, but we won't keep the camera on him because he gets mad when I do. Grab some water here real quick. And 3-car battle for 9th, which is the last points paying position here. Oh wait, why am I talking about who's getting points? It's a preseason race, no points for Jack. No points for anybody. Oh, AMS off into the grab. Oh no! AMS with the spin. How do you get a penalty? He lost 5 positions. Isn't that penalty enough? Wait, who left the session? There were 14 cars. Simo's in the pit. Frome on the outside of Blue. So Froman to 4th. Oh, that's who it is. Fraggle's the one that's not here anymore. I was gonna say I knew there were 14. Sophie battling with Jamie in the Battle of the Pink Panthers. Really, Fraggle? You left the preseason race that means nothing to eat a pizza, and you're not gonna share it with me? Minus 10 points for Fraggle to start the season for not sharing his pizza. Blue Jean's out. Jamie's in. I know. And not. Oh yeah, you're missing the first 2 weeks, you said, huh? But as you know, Venom, nothing beats a homemade pizza. So Mercedes is running 2-3 right now. Yeah, that would never happen, because I would never put myself anywhere near her. Asuka could tap me out. And Frome is in. I mean, I'd rather not look at all these pit stops, because I would trust everybody on the honor system that no one would take fuel. And Jamie has had enough tonight. Yeah, I saw. Blue and Juho battling for 6th. Haven't called on Juho's name at this race. Having a nice, solid, quiet race. So it's right in the lead after Jack pits. And Zebra and Simmel battling for 3rd. Oh, Zebra with a mistake. Oh, and a spin. That will get thrown a big run on Simmel, because Simmel had to check up a bit there. You crashed because you smelled pizza. And Dre's in the pit. Dre could be in good position here. Coming out on fresh tires right behind the battle for second. Either that or you tried to break the walls down. Okay, Junior. Ah, man. Jericho, one of the greatest of all time. And instead of his 1,000 wrestling holds, he has 1,000 ways to pass on the racetrack. So Frohn's pulling away from Simo. Dre's hanging with Simo. What's Jack doing up here? 5.2 seconds. Simo holding strong. 10 laps to go. Oh, 9 now. Jack will be coming across the line to start lap 16. Oh, Dre around the outside. In the third. Can Simmel come back? Oh, with Dre pulling away from Simmel currently, we'll move down to see what's going on in the midfield here. And a reminder, we will be interviewing one of each make's drivers tonight. We're going with Frome, Simo, and Dre for the first night. And I will do it for the whole season. Instead of having podium interviews, I will do a interview with one from each car for the whole season. So, I mean, I know Sophie doesn't talk on the mic. I don't know who else doesn't. But we'll get it sorted out and schedule it by who will be interviewed each week. Oh, blue. Sophie Hawking. Ha ha ha. Oh, when she joined back with GT Sport, I made a joke that I do podium interviews every week, and she said she's going to finish 4th on purpose, so just so she didn't have to talk. So Dre is 4.5 seconds behind Frome, and Jack out there with a comfortable 3.3 second lead in his fighting Bumblebee. Does that say Little Tykes on the side of his car? Is he a transformer? He's a Little Tykes transformer. Bumblebee. Well, we started with an all Bumblebee front row, and we're still Bumblebees 1st and 2nd. Yeah, he did. Well, I know they're in a party together, so they're probably talking to him, trying to get him all frazzled. That car looks so cool. It kind of reminds me of up, up, down, down colors. Oh, Jesus. I could hear my phone ringing downstairs. That's probably my job asking me to come in again. Like I need a day off, please. Thank you. And who doesn't love candy? Oh, AMS up into 8th. No rant about work. I actually love the new job. Apparently they love me too, because they keep calling me in on my days off. Although I should see if I could, if they call me in tonight, work tonight and have tomorrow night off instead, because tomorrow's a holiday. So I'd get paid extra for working tonight into tomorrow. American Thanksgiving tomorrow. Turkey Day. the day everyone's supposed to show what they're thankful for, and then the day after is Black Friday here, which is the day everybody waits in line fighting each other for buying stuff they don't really need. Good old Black Friday. I actually get paid on Friday. I want to buy the new Pokemon game on Switch. Maybe they'll have a deal for the Black Friday weekend. Alright, Frome's on the doorstep. Yeah, we had the same thought exactly. Frome looks like he's taken that second chicane there a lot more aggressively than Jack, and he's gaining 2-3 tenths in that one. Yes, Jamie, the first race is next week, and it will be at Catalunya. However the hell you say it. Spain. It'll be at Spain. Down to 4 tenths. Catalonia. There you go. Thank you, Jamie. I am so bad with other languages that I can't do like accents and like stressing of letters and stuff. Even when I speak Italian, it doesn't sound like it's supposed to because I can't roll my R's and stuff. Oh, nice, Mark. I've never been to an F1 race, but if I went, I would go to the Canada one over the USA one. Personally, I think Canada's a better track, plus that track's only like 8 hours away from me. And Texas is like a day-and-a-half drive. I would love to go see Monza, though. I've always wanted to go to Italy to see where my great-grandparents lived. Frome's all over Jack. And Jack is fighting tough. Oh yeah, this year it's a better race. What I meant was I think the racetrack itself is better. And NASCAR has actually raced at the Montreal track. They had some pretty good races there too. I know JP went to the USA and Mexico races this year. 3 laps to go. Oh, Frome, what a move to get into the lead. How will Jack respond? Jack has literally led 21 of the 22 laps. Or sorry, 20 of the 21. This is lap 22. Well, the most exciting part of Canada's here was that lady that waved the flag on the wrong lap. Yeah. I've always said it about Dre. He's just a natural racer. Any racing game, don't matter what it is, he's always up top 5, no matter what it is. Dre loves his racing and he loves the sports games. He's got a 15-second lead over Simo. We will stay on board with the Jack and Frome fight as they come to the line. There'll be 2 laps to go. Jack has burned his tires a little bit more than Frome has. So maybe that's why Frome has gotten them. Let's see Dre's tire wear. So Dre has better back tire while Jack has better front tire wear. Dre's coming. But will they have enough time to get there is the question. It's probably going to be a 4-car race for the title this season. It's going to be Frome, Zebra, Dre, and Jack. I mean, you can't count Grumpy out either. He's just having a bad race. And he didn't get to practice before. He was working while everybody else was in a practice session, so he did start with a handicap today. Oh, Jack with a mistake. Easy pass for a Dre into second. Sophie's in 10th. Yeah, she's racing. Oh. They're on the last lap, and it looks like a done deal between the top 4. Yep. Oh, for sure. I think that's just part of the maturity. I mean, when you're young, you just want the car to go fast. And, you know, he's got his car really fast. But there's a time where the tires are just going to die and not support your car. Yeah, I watched her in practice. She wanted me to watch her and tell her what she's doing differently from everybody else. And oh, Simo's really caught Jack. Here comes Frome off the final corner to win the feature race of the preseason event. Dre will be second. Jack is out of fuel? Maybe? No? Oh, it looked like he was out of fuel. Is that a beer company? It kind of looks like a beer can. And Jack is off again. That's alright, Jack. It's only preseason. You proved your point tonight that you're here for the battle of the championship, so you put everybody on notice. Zebra in 5th. Blue Jane in 6th. AMS quietly into 7th. Ponish in 8th. Sophie will be in 9th. Juho 10th. Blue 11th. Grumpy in an uncharacteristic 12th. But like I said, he didn't get to practice when everybody else did earlier, so. And he'll be the last one. Good old Aaron. Like I always say when someone mentions him on stream, I love his commentary. You never know what you're going to get. Oh, for sure. Good season coming up. All right. So that is over. I'm going to invite the 3 drivers in, and we'll have a chat with them. Of course, Simo and Dre are offline. Oh, wait, no. Simo's IJ Simo. Never mind. Hold on. Go back up to the eyes. There's Simo. But Dre is always offline. Damn you, Dre. And then I have his real name thing, so he's further down the alphabet than he really is with Dre. There he is. All right. Yep, from proving he's the car to beat still. All right, just get From and Simo in here, and we'll start the interviews. There's Simo.
Good evening.
Hello, sir. Just need From, and we'll be all set to start.
Yeah.
Mr. Showoff wins the championship and the preseason.
It does, yeah. There he is. As it happens, this is a podium interview as well, which is great.
That's funny. Wow. So I inadvertently predicted a podium, I guess, last night when I said you guys were going to be here for the interview. Go figure. All right. So we'll start with the series defending champion and race winner tonight, From, who is driving the BMW. How do you feel the handling is on the car for this season?
Yeah, it's quite nice. Twitchy. It's a bit when you first put some tyres on, it's really sort of planted and drives really nice. But as soon as your tyres start going off, it's got a pretty crazy turbo on it. So corner exits are a bit. You have to be really careful. But yeah, as long as you get it right, it handles quite nice.
Yep. Judging by watching you all race tonight, there was no like clear cut fastest car. So the 3 cars picked were good for like how even they are.
Yeah, I don't think. I mean, we did a bit of testing, so I think they've all got their own characteristics. But I think the kind of at end of a 24-lap race, I don't think there's any really a clear winner. So yeah, it should be a good season.
I agree. That's what they were saying in chat. That it's going to be a very exciting season on the horizon.
We had people in the chat.
Yes, we do. We have 7 people in the chat.
Oh my god.
New record. All right, so we'll move on to Dre, who finished in 2nd, and he is in the Mercedes for the season. How did you enjoy how your car handled tonight?
Car was really good. I think the Mercedes suits me personally. I do agree though, like I don't think there's a clear cut, but each car has its strength and weakness, and for Mercedes it's really just a planted car. It corners really well, and that's what I'm looking for.
Yes, we know you love your well-handling cars, because sometimes you're not the fastest, but you get around the corners better than other people and gain time there. So.
Yeah, but I don't think they suit. Like I don't really think it's suited the Mercedes, but at other tracks, the Mercedes should be really good, and then at other tracks, the BMW will be good. I was surprised by Audi's pace, I will say.
Yeah, Jack had a hell of a night. He made a statement that he's going to be contending this season for the championship.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we will move on to the Audi driver in Simo. How did you enjoy your evening tonight, sir?
Yeah, it was good. I had a bit of a rubbish start in the first race. I got hit off at the first corner, and well, I got a bit of a chance to drive around the car, get a bit of feel for it, and yeah, it feels good. I think it is somewhere between the Mercedes and the BMW, so it's not quite as planted as the Merc, but it's not as bad fighting back at you as the Beamer is. I couldn't get to grips with the turbo in the Beamer, so I'd be spinning around all the time. And the fuel on the Audi seemed the best of the three cars as well. I didn't have to do that much fuel saving during the race.
Yeah.
I could hear that others definitely were.
Yeah, he's right.
Jack definitely did less fuel saving than me. I think I were doing it nearly every lap.
So, this question will be for all three of you, and we'll go in order how you finish. So we'll start with Frome. So after racing tonight and seeing how everything feels, what are the expectations for the season?
I think Dre will be fast, because I think he's the sort of guy that'll be sort of fast in any sort of format of racing, really. Jack obviously looks pretty quick in his Audi, but it's just whether he can keep it on track, especially after last, because he was quite fast last season, but you know, it's obviously you can, once you're behind him, you can pressure him into mistakes. So yeah, hopefully. But I do enjoy battling with him; it's quite fun. Yeah, other than that, I think we should all be a bit concerned if AMS puts a bit of practice in, because I can imagine he'd be quite quick as well. But yeah, looking forward to it. Should be close.
Yeah, AMS did have a slow start in both races, but marched forward at the end. So once he gets the hang of the car, he will be up there.
I'm not surprised. I will say one thing about the BMW: it's awful on launch. It just did not get away well at all. So need to work on that.
All right, we'll go to Dre for your expectations.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of the same thing, really. Like, I think we're all really equal, and it's going to come down to strategy and consistency. I agree, too, with Frome on the start. It seems like the Audi had the best start. Like, I was getting swamped by every Audi on the grid, it seemed like, and yeah, that car surprised me with its performance. But yeah, I'm expecting just a really fun season, and I think that's all you can ask for, is to have fun.
Yeah, that's why we're all here. Everyone has fun.
Yeah.
And Simo, your expectations?
Yeah, I think Dre's right with the Audi. I had a couple of good starts with that one. In fact, I think in the first race, me and Jack were on the front row. We just blitzed away from everyone. So that's so bodes well. I think Frome's right. It'd probably be Dre, Jack, and Frome. I think. But we're all pretty even. I think there'll be different people fighting each race. So yeah, it should be a good season. And as Zebra, in fact, Zebra had got a pace. He just made a few mistakes to me.
Yeah.
As we say, it's as his sort of sign-in says, isn't it? Consistency wins championships, and I think that'll be what does it for this one.
I think there'll be a lot of different winners this season, because there's guys that are just everyone seems to have a race where, like similar, like last season, there were a good few races really where he could have won if he'd have kept it on track. So, if whoever's most consistent will probably do well.
Yeah, and I've tried to sort of put a decent mix of tracks as well. So we've got some slow ones, some fast ones. So we should see some people with different strengths show up at different races.
Yeah, it's a pretty solid calendar. And so that'll be all the questions I will ask tonight. Good job for you guys finishing top 3 tonight. GT Sport will be back next Wednesday with the first race of the season, and we will be in Spain. So, brand new track to GT Sport, but familiar track for everybody here who races in the F1 series. There will be more F1 action for PSGL tomorrow night on Leon Bentley's channel with the F7 division. Get to see Gaming Alamanda, Cablo, and Ponage Town. And
Blue Jean as well, isn't it?
Yep, that's right, Blue Jean. Get to all race against each other, fight for that podium. They will be at Spa, 8 o'clock UK time. And everybody have a good week and stay safe, and see you soon. that was a lot of fun to watch.